Everyone loves making stretchy bracelets, and they're really easy to make and they're fun to wear because you don't need a clasp. But there are some questions that I'd love to answer about stretchy bracelets. So let me start out by just showing you some fun things that you can put on them. These are crystal rondelles, and what they are is a metal piece that has faceted crystals set into the side. So they're kind of channel set there, and you actually use that as a bead spacer between other types of beads. And you can use them with anything, but I love the way you can combine the luster of crystal pearls with the faceted crystals. It just has a really great look. And of course they come in lots of different colors, and they also come in different sizes. So you'll want to choose one that works well with the beads that you're using. For example, these are 8mm, so I used a slightly larger rondelle. Now on this bracelet, I chose 6mm pearls with the 6mm rondelle. And this is a really great birthstone project because you could make them in the birthstones of the person that you're giving a gift to. You can choose the crystals in their favorite color. They also make great gifts for bridesmaids and bridal parties. So the way that you do it is you make the bracelet as long as you want to. 7.5 inches is a standard length. And I recommend leaving the stretchy cord on the spool so that as you're threading it on, you start out with a rondelle. Now, normally you would think about tying the knot in the back of the bracelet, but in this case, the hole on the rondelle is a little bit bigger than the pearls, so your knot is actually going to be hidden in the front. So I'll go ahead and trim this end and then tie my knot. Now, tips for tying knots in stretchy cord, it can be a little bit tricky because it's kind of slippery. So you want to make a square knot, which is just one side over the other. So I did right over left. And now I'll go back the other way, left over right, and I'm going to do a second wrap. So there's one, and then I'll do another where I pass it through the loop again. So that's called a surgeon's knot. And when you tie it, that makes your knot really nice and tight. And you want to snug this all down so that it's good and tight. And you can pull it a little bit, give it some tension, see if your knot is tight enough. If it isn't, you can hold it in both hands and then pull all 4 directions. So you're kind of pulling while you adjust the knot. So you kind of stretch it and give it some tension. Okay, now the next step is really important. You'll want to add some jeweler's cement, some bead stringing glue right here on the knot, and then set this aside to dry until your glue is completely cured. Now don't use a cyanoacrylate glue because that can get brittle and stiff and cause your bracelet to break. So make sure that it's a glue that has a flexible bond. Now you'll come to the end and you'll just use your wire cutters to get really close to the knot and trim the ends. That's after your glue is dry. So those are some tips for stretchy bracelets.